It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Talking Stick Resort Arena in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, it's the Phoenix Suns playing host to the LA Clippers. The Suns win the opening tip. They'll have it first as we get going in the desert. Rubio to Kelly Oubre. Here comes the screen. A shot no good there for Booker.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Here comes the screen. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Leonard. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Mikal Bridges with the strong finish. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Beverly into the front court. Down 2. Leonard.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. It's Phoenix ball. Oubre to Rubio. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To George.
So, Ed, my man P. Bev the other day made some comments on social media. I want to get your reaction. He said, I'll tell you right now, we are the best team in LA. How do you feel about that?
Jay, since the Clippers moved from San Diego, I don't know if that's been the case once. Maybe going back a few years, but LeBron James is in LA now. I don't know if Patrick Beverly's right on that one. Missed a wide open look.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Kawhi Leonard. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Old school equals high percentage.
Into the front court. It's Booker. He'll run the offense. To Mikal Bridges. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Now the Suns coach gonna signal for a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Crawford. Knocks down a tough shot. Now a smothering defense.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
And he finishes at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Elio Kobo at the line. First try at the line, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. It's LA Clippers ball to Leonard. Probing the defense. Not that time. Crawford. To Mikal Bridges. Deep three at the buzzer. We played one at Talking Stick Resort Arena with the Suns on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Here comes the screen. George, defended by the lefty Oubre. And that's rebounded by the Suns. Booker with it. The score 10-8. Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Clippers have the basketball. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Crawford to Booker. Five on the shot clock for Phoenix. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Beverly into the front court. It's 12-10. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. Crawford. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Lou Williams. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Rubio to Booker. Leonard to Williams. To Paul George. Nothing going here on that drive. PG lets it fly. Gets a look. Can't hit. Jamal Crawford. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
That boy's living his best life.
LA Clippers with the basketball. to Leonard. A pass stolen by Phoenix.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Taking advantage of the turnover.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Williams to Leonard. Shot clock winding down. Won't go. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Paul George. Williams. Shot from the lane won't go. Here's Rubio into the front court. His guys can hold for the final shot. Got it.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Paul George, 4-2. And the rebound taken down by the Suns. Time expires to end the first half. The Suns have the lead.
The Suns absolutely dominated the competition in the first half. And they've been showing off some excellent shooting. And it's ultimately points that win games. So if they can keep this up, there's a great chance they can finish with a victory. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Phoenix Suns. The Clippers may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Field goals.
What you see on the screen is how this team put itself at a disadvantage. They definitely have some adjustments to make for the second half.
Player of the half.
Ayton showed off his timing and athleticism with a lot of blocks. The defense he put on display requires the kind of effort that fans love to see from their team.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard to George. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard to Paul George. Beverly. Patrick Beverly. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Rubio, tough matchup against George. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Paul George. Mikal Bridges. Ah, can't miss those.
Cultures have communication. Great cultures have teammates that are willing to push you to limits that maybe you didn't even see that you had. But right now, there's no leader on this team. Everybody's just going their separate ways.
Booker. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
It's LA Clippers ball to George. Leonard to Paul George. Has a look. Deep two there, won't go. Into the front court, it's Booker. Up 5. To Kelly Oubre. Rubio. To Booker. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Look out, Devin Booker. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Kelly Oubre. Here comes the screen. George. And finishes strong. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Crawford. Five seconds to shoot.
Watch cut.
Has a chance. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. To Williams. Ah, no good. And the finish at the rim.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Phoenix with it. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
And the Suns secure the rebound. Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Suns lead it big. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the 4th quarter. They had the lead coming out of halftime. They were able to extend that lead in the 3rd quarter.
A lot of fans and players get consumed with the big plays, but the coaches love seeing their teams continuing to do the little things. That's how you increase the lead.
No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Clippers have the basketball. Williams to Harkless. Rubio into the front court. It's an 11-point game.
Back up.
To Booker. To Mikal Bridges. Trying to cash in.
You got it.
And it's Harkless who gathers the rebound.
Defense.
To Williams.
Defense, let's go.
Short jumper misses. Here's Rubio up top. The lead is 11. Goes to the left side. Devin Booker. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Williams into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Harkless. Oh, nice find for the basket. Now whistle and a timeout for Phoenix. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining.
The difference is going to be the best player on the court. He's a guy that you have to trust in. He has to get the ball. And sometimes as a coach, you need to let go and let your best players do what they do.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Suns control the possession. Rubio against George. Kawhi Leonard snatching it out of the air. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Beverly to Leonard. It's George for 2. Shot won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Paul George to Leonard. The drive right to the basket. Short jumper off the mark. To Rubio.
Got some for him. Hey, you got the screen right.
Screen coming. Rubio. Well defended, but Ricky Rubio takes his man for a ride and knocks it down.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Here comes the screen. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. One free throw good, so he converts on the three-point play, and the lead down to 11. Phoenix has the ball. Probing the defense. Here comes the screen. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Look out, Devin Booker. 3 for 6 now.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Kawhi Leonard. There to grab it is Rubio.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
The Suns could not have been more dominant in this game. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored to the Phoenix Suns. The Clippers seemed to lose their edge as the game got out of hand. And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united.
Player of the game.
Ayton seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again, he kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing.